Well, my name is Fox, and welcome to the FOXSOL Play channel. Today we're going to be discussing King of Fighters 2014. This is going to be my final thoughts on the game of, like I said, King of Fighters 14, which is a fighting game that is developed by SNK and is a really good game. Okay, let's go ahead and let's break this down really quickly though. When it comes down to gameplay itself, alright, for King of Fighters has a very fluent system. They changed a few aspects from previous King of Fighter games that I know of, like basically the X button on the controller, or for me, like the arcade stick. Basically, if you keep tapping it, then it automatically does like a combo string, which kind of feels a little weird. Kind of feels like you're playing BlazBlue or Guilty Gear on stylish mode, but when you actually play the game and you actually start discovering things, especially if you go into the lab, into training, you start learning so much about the game in terms of that it's actually more than just a standard like fighting game. It actually has a very core development under it that each character has different things which makes it unique in its own aspect. When it comes to graphics on it, to be honest, this looks like a game that came like during the end time of the PlayStation 2 era. Like, the graphics aren't that great. Like, compared to games like Guilty Gear XIV, games like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, the art style of the characters and what they look like doesn't look that great. I kind of wish they would have been more looking realistic in a sense, and would have tried to gone a little bit more in depth on what the characters could look like. But otherwise, graphics really does not make a game. As much as people have argued about this fact, I will say graphics does not make a game whatsoever. It's about if you can have fun with it. And you know, I had fun with it. I had much fun with it, and I still have fun with it. Like, I still want to get back and play it online more with it, with other people across the world, and that's something that I really do enjoy. Which the netcode of the game, I'm going to say, is not that great, number one, but it's still better than some other games. Because, like, for example, even though Mortal Kombat looks so fantastic, or Street Fighter, their netcode is very shoddy. And I've recently tried playing Street Fighter V, and, you know, when you try to fight a 3-bar or a 4-bar person, it just seems like still, like, you teleport all over the screen. With SNK, the netcode is so much better in that terms, and when it first came out, it wasn't that great, but now they've been fixing it here and there, and I'm saying that they're doing a better job than with most others. So when it also comes down to the different characters, you have a very wide selection of characters to pick from, all which are fun. All basically have their entire combos. So you can play as a team of 3v3. You can go ahead and play singles if you want to play 1v1 matches. Online, you have party lobbies, you have your rank matches, and it's a fun game that will give you hours and more hours of free playability. When it comes down to the soundtrack to the game, there's only a few songs, like the basic theme song of the game, Follow Me, is a very great song, but when you actually start playing the game, you notice, like, okay, some songs are like nostalgic factor from past King of Fighters games, but a lot of the music also just seems so dull and plain, and I really didn't like that feature whatsoever. Like, I'm a kind of person that after a little, like, needs like Guilty Gear, I need music. When I play a fighting game, man, I need music that really entices me to fight, and I need that rock, man. I need that heavy metal. I need to have a beat to where I can be like, oh yeah, this feels good, man. Like, the music makes it feel good to go with the fight, and that's the reason why, like, after a while, I turned the music off on the game and I just put on my own headset and I started listening to my own music. I was actually playing Transform Devastation music. I was playing Guilty Gear music while playing the game, and it made it 10 times better just because of the music factor of my choice on top of what they had. But otherwise, no, the game is very much graceful. It's very gracious. It's very good for what it is. I'm not going to say it's the best fighting game out there. Heck no. If you know who I am, I'm still going to tell you to this day that whatever Arc System Works makes is the best game there is. And so far, Guilty Gear XIV Revelator is still going to be one of the best fighting games in terms of netcode, in terms of characters, in terms of fighting. To me, it's still one of the most better games that's out there on the market. So otherwise, this is pretty much what it's going to be. A very short review on the final thoughts of it. When it came down to story mode on the game, very few cutscenes, very you had some interactions, like if you pick certain characters against certain characters that come up on a team, you have like an interactional cutscene, which is in Japanese with English sub, which was pretty cool. But otherwise, the story is non-existent. I mean, it's basically you just go to King of Fighters, you defeat the champion, and then you get some kind of giant evil form, which is supposed to be like this badass monster that you got to beat at the end because he's supposed to be so hard. You can check it through my Let's Play. It's like 4 episodes on the Let's Play channel here, so you can go check that out if y'all like. But otherwise, guys, nope, that's my final thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I will go ahead and just leave it at that. So, in other words, you guys have a good day, and if you liked the video, please leave it a like, please leave it a comment. Tell me what's your favorite King of Fighters game since 2014. Do you like 2014, or did you prefer like 99 like I did because I had Vanessa? So otherwise, guys, thank you very much, and I will go ahead and catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.